back, Chronicle Nation, and we're going to continue on with our subject. I'm titling it "The Battle to Be Free," and we're going to use those same two scriptures that we used in the last session. It is in Galatians 5:1. We have Paul saying, "It's for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm then, and do not let yourselves be burdened again by the yoke of slavery." Paul told us to stand firm because he knows that this is a battle to stay free. And then he tells us in Romans 8, verse 6, "The mind governed by the flesh is death, but the mind governed by the Spirit is life and peace." He's telling us that because our minds are where the battle is in life. Yes, racism is real. Yes, inequality is real. Yes, gender inequality is real. Yes, society has all of these ills, and we should fight them and we should work against them. We should stand against them. But I'm telling you, the battle for any change in society starts with change in the individual. And that's the message that I want to share with you today. I had a counselor tell me one time as I was beginning my journey toward health, she says, "Jeff, when you get to a place of health, you won't want to deal with, or you won't be in a relationship where you can't date unhealthy people." She was telling me my vision determines what I bring into my life. How I see myself determines how I see others and what I bring into my life. If I am broken, I'm going to see brokenness in other people as normal. And if I'm healthy, I'm going to see brokenness in other people as abnormal. It revolutionized my life once I got to a place of being a healthy person. It revolutionized who I dated. It revolutionized how I dated. I would have conversations. I'd have a cup of coffee, have conversations, and it didn't take me long to discover that somebody was not ready for the kind of relationship that I was ready for. I didn't have to date for 6 months. I didn't have to date for 6 weeks. I could know it just by a few conversations because I was healthy. But my healthiness started with me changing my mind. In Chronicle Nation, that started with me facing the honesty of a lot of faults and failures that I had. I was broken. I was angry. I was a brooding kind of man. I wasn't positive. I was negative. I didn't see good in myself, and I didn't see good in others. And I began the process of letting God begin to shape me and change me by changing how I thought about myself, changing habits that had served me well in my life, changing ideas that kept me and they were my comfort in my broken days and my emotional days. But when God was asking me to grow up, He was asking me to let those things go and walk into a more healthy place with a healthy way of living, with a healthy view of life and relationships. And I'm telling you that 3 years into my marriage, I'm telling you it has been amazing, simply because I let God change my life. I remember I was praying about getting married, and I'm telling you, I know the Lord spoke to my heart. I was praying for a wife. Lord, I want to get married again. I want another shot at this. I've grown. I'm doing better. I understand now what I need to do. And it was like the Lord spoke to me and said, "Let me make you the kind of woman. Let me make you the kind of man that deserves the kind of woman that you're asking me for." I was shocked by that. Until the Lord made me realize that just like He is, I am a father to daughters. And just like I do, I want my daughters to marry men that love them and treat them right and care for them and nurture them. He wants the same for His. Just like I want a young man to be prepared, educated, and strong, and sensitive and loving to my daughter in the flesh, He wants me to be that way with His daughters in the flesh. And if I'm not ready and prepared for that, He was saying, "Let me work in your life. I want you to face some ugly things about yourself. I don't want you to blame somebody for the negative things they did that were wrong with you, and you respond negatively. You say, well, I wouldn't have done it if they would have done it. You are responsible for what you say and do, whatever the catalyst is. If somebody yelled and screamed at you, yeah, they're wrong, but if you responded in kind, so are you. I want you to learn how to find healthy ways to express yourself that are first and foremost pleasing to me. And if you seek daily to be pleasing to me, you'll be pleasing to that partner that I give you. And it is that journey that God took me on to change how my coping skills, to change what I did when I got mad, to change what I did when I didn't like something, or what my wife said, or how she said it, or change certain things when I was expecting, or certain expectations and she didn't feel those, change how I dealt with those things. He helped me shape how I communicated. All of these things were appropriate and are appropriate if I'm going to be successful in relationship and in life. God was asking me to let him change those things for me because I had a childlike sensibility, but I was asking for man-like responsibility. Do you get me? I had a childlike sensibility about relationship, but relationship is not for children. It's a man-like responsibility that I was asking God for, and he was like, you got a childlike sensibility, but I want to give you man-like responsibility and teach you how to be the kind of man that can handle the peaks and the valleys that are going to come in every relationship. And that's what this journey is all about. And that's what these next weeks are going to be about. Me pouring into you guys things that God has poured into me to help you journey forward in your life and your relationship. God bless you, Chronicle Nation. Until next time.